Have you ever wondered how Genius create your animations for you? Well, here's a little behind the scenes with me, Mel, graphic designer for Genius Group. The process begins with a script, which we receive from our client management team. We have a read through and dissect it into manageable chunks, which we then can start to visualize into animated scenes. So let me walk you through the design and animation process. The first program we use is Adobe InDesign to create our storyboard, which looks a little something like this. We send these to our clients so that they can get an idea of what the animation will look like before it's actually made. We describe here what will happen in the animation, and then underneath you may recognise the lines from the script that we received earlier. Every frame you can see here is a scene within the animation. This makes it nice and straightforward for us, but then also so the client can see what is going to happen within each scene. Let's take a closer look at scene 1. We build the scene within Adobe Illustrator, and we know from our script notes and the storyboard that we want these characters in this scene to animate in slowly one by one. We create each character and then drop them onto individual layers within our artboard, which you can see here on the right. It's important that every character goes on their own individual layer, because when we drop this file into Adobe After Effects, this is where the animation begins to come to life. As you can see, here are all of those layers that we have just built in Adobe Illustrator, with each character on their own separate layer. This scene has already been animated so that the characters will fade in one by one. So if I just stretch this timeline out a little bit more, we can get a more detailed look at how each character will animate in. So we'll do a little step by step to show you how we made this possible. You can see here on person 6 that we can adjust the opacity levels from 0 to 100 so that the character will slowly fade in. And then for all of the other characters we can just do exactly the same thing, but we stagger them across the timeline so that they will slowly appear one by one. Let's take a look at the final outcome for scene 1. This is just one example of what is capable here at Genius. Thank you for watching and keep your eyes peeled for more behind the scenes.